Hey, what's up? Adam here. 10/5/2016, 10:59. A little bit later than I normally do these fucking journal entries. I was just thinking. I was actually just rewatching the Let's Play I made today of whatever the fuck it was called, Ori and the Blind Tree Forest. I think it's just Ori and the Blind Forest. And I turned on the closed captioning for the video, and I noted that the closed captioning back in like 2010, they had a closed caption. Well, I don't even know if it was this early. Maybe it was like 2012 or something. They had a closed captioning feature on YouTube, like an auto closed captioning feature. Like it was just like hear like the speech recognition and try to like type it into a thing. I just touched the pop guard there. That's why it made that sound. And I remember there was like extremely inaccurate. Like it was just, I think it was more than 50% inaccurate. Like it just wouldn't know what the fuck you were saying. But I just checked it again, and it was, I don't think it made like 3 mistakes in the entire video. And I was speaking very just like I am now, like naturally fucking like just, normal human conversation. I wasn't like speaking like those fucking like, and I'm speaking now to make sure that, like that. I've actually seen videos of people speaking exactly like that, and it's just, what are you doing with your life? There's always that thing. It's just like the romanticism of, and I know I'm jumping topics here. There was the romanticism of actually, like, oh, I got all this shit now, and it's, but then there's the actual thing of actually doing it. Like, I remember once my dad, I was in the car with my dad. It was like my 16th birthday, and we went over to Best Buy. It was like my birthday. I wanted to get this video game, Star Wars Rogue Leader, I think, for the GameCube. And yeah, so I got the game, and on the way back, I remember like opening the pack and like looking at the game and like inspecting all of it. And my dad said this thing just out of nowhere, and it was like this very startling thing he said. He was like, "Don't finger fuck it." And like, I don't think I realized what that meant in the time. Well, maybe I did actually, but it's just, my dad's actually great for that. Like just out of nowhere, just fucking beaming fucking wisdom. That's just, what he meant by that was, don't finger fuck it. If you're going to use it, fuck it for real. Actually play the game. Don't obsess over the packaging or just fall in love with the packaging of something. Actually play the game. That's just my interpretation of what he meant in that moment. Maybe he just thought I was old enough to hear it at that point because I just turned 16. Yeah, but just a moment of fucking beaming infinite wisdom. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, producers in particular, I mean, sometimes they just love what they're doing, but sometimes I think, they're falling in love with, like, the packaging of it. And, it's like, when it comes down to actually doing the thing, there's no life, there's no fucking passion, there's no fucking energy to it. It's just like, you're just fucking, like, you're falling in love with the packaging. You're finger fucking it. Yeah, so, there's that. What was I saying about closed captioning? It was something like, God, see, this is a problem I have, is that I just I just go off on these fucking, like, wandering tangents. I can't ever get back to, the beginning of things. I think it was like, I was just very impressed with how accurate the fucking closed captioning is now on YouTube. Then, because, I mean, you can, like, enter in your own text and, do closed captioning that way. I was actually thinking about starting doing that with the journals, but I did that for that fucking Swag Bucks video, and that is a gigantic pain in the ass. But, who knows? I don't know. Maybe, I think there's also an option for, like, people who watch the video to add closed captioning to it. I think that, you'd have to submit that for review, though, because you could just, like, you could make closed caption and it's like, oh, I'm a dumbass, something like that. I don't know. I was actually in that moment. I was thinking about saying the thing that was written on the back of. I can't even remember it. That's why I didn't say it. The thing that was written on the back of Wayne's card in Wayne's World. It's like, I fuck sheep or something. I forget. But in that moment, I was thinking about saying that, but I don't think anybody would have got the reference anyway. Because it's not. It's like halfway a reference anyway. Because you could just say that normally and have it not be a reference. So, yeah. What else? Oh, I was thinking also about putting an ad online to like start a so I was just talking about producers. I think that's why I got on this topic. I was going on Craigslist, thinking about going on Craigslist and putting up an ad online. It's like $50 to record and master your demo, $50 a song. Just because I feel like I'm at the point now where I can record things very quickly, and I think I'm at the point now where I know what I'm doing enough to charge people for it. And I just see like these insane fucking rates for producers that are like, it's like, yeah, where do you get off charging that much? Because I've been doing this a long time, and granted, there could be things that I'm just not hearing, but actually, a lot of the time, like when you hear like somebody's work or like some producer's work, you go to their Facebook page, like some very small production company or somebody who's just starting out. You listen to what their work, and it always comes off as like not very well put together. Like it sounds almost like they're trying to impress corporate. If that makes any sense, like it's something that you'd present to a corporation, like to get a corporate gig, and you're making a corporate fucking mix. That's all it is this like you're just making this fucking corporate mix, and who the fuck wants a corporate mix? If that makes any sense. It's just those fucking. It's just like common wisdom recording techniques, but there's no soul to that. The things they inevitably. It's like someone that fucking. I was having this conversation with my brother once. It's like, like inauthenticity, I think is what he called it. It's when people are just presenting themselves as good enough, like a girl with like the blonde hair and the fucking just thick makeup and the fucking fake tits, that sort of thing. It's like, that's what those fucking corporate fucking sounding mixes sound like. It's like you're making a mix, but it ends up, it sounds like that, like the fucking, just somebody that's good enough. But, there's no real, like, actual punch to it. It's just these are very difficult things to describe. But that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to do fucking corporate mixes, because I just don't think anybody likes them. Like you listen to sometimes like these bands that go to like get these fucking like $1,000 fucking EPs done, and they sound like it's nothing's mixing well. It's all like nothing fits together, nothing's working off of the other things, and there's no hiding of the flaws. It's just like it's just fucking hammering together something when they should be fitting things together like with notches and shit. Like the Chinese architects or Asian architects, I think, was the thing. They don't use nails when they build things, and you shouldn't use nails when you build shit. And I feel like lots of people use nails when they fucking record music, when they should just be making things fit together, naturally. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not. It makes sense in my head, but whatever. So, we're at 10 minutes now, so I can stop doing this now. So I can stop doing this, and goodbye.